Good morning, guys. I'm headed out for my 2-mile walk today, but I want to go ahead and shoot this video for you and basically show you our debt-free journey. We started this year in February and we've gotten a lot paid, but we still have a long way to go. But with the encouragement of my husband, we decided to go ahead and show you guys where we're at, and hopefully we can inspire you guys the way so many other YouTubers have inspired us. So I'm going to go ahead and turn this camera around and let's go ahead and get started. Okay guys, this is our debt for 2015. Like I said, we started in February of this year, and just wanted to make a note. I wasn't going to use that footage at the beginning of the video, but my dogs were so cute in the background, I decided to go ahead and use that. And I apologize for me squinting, but it's really windy outside today, and yeah, I'm still not comfortable in front of the camera, but I'm going to work through that. But anyways, I just wanted to show you our debt. Currently, these are our credit card and personal loan debt, as well as some medical. The medical actually just happened last month. We didn't do a very good job of preparing for that. But we didn't use our emergency fund because we didn't feel like it was an emergency, I guess. I don't know. I'm still trying to learn. But anyways, we have a personal loan, which was for our air conditioning unit. It went out last year and we had to actually put a lot of it on credit. Part of that is also the Wells Fargo balance. Because I've mentioned this before, but we do have a child who has a medical condition, and during the summer here, we live on the East Coast, it gets very humid and he doesn't do very well in humidity. So we thought we were going to live in this house. We thought we were in our forever home, but after sitting down and looking at our budget and talking to my husband about what our future entailed, we decided to sell our house. So before Dave Ramsey, we probably would have went with a cheaper air conditioning unit, but we didn't. There's nothing we can do about it now, and more than likely after we sell the house, we'll probably still be paying on the air conditioning unit. But anyways, a lot of this happened at the end of last year. We also had an $5,000 bill that came up. And of course we didn't have the money for it, so we had to put it on a credit card. But yeah, we do follow the Dave Ramsey plan to an extent, but as you can see, we're not following the smallest amount to the largest, because we had a lot of smaller bills that we had to pay, and we did snowball those very quickly. I think the first 2 months that we were on the plan. So this is our remaining balance. Obviously it would be lower if we didn't have the medical, but you know, life happens and that's where we're at. I went ahead and put this here just for motivation for us. This is our monthly budget for our household. For whatever reason, groceries and gas is really hard for us. I don't know why it is, but it just is. The satellite is going to be lowered for next month because we are disconnecting certain features off of it. And then our Sprint bill, we have 3 cell phones, and unfortunately that's the lowest that we can get it. We cannot go without cell phones because like I said, one of our children, Matthew, has a medical condition, and I always have to have the phone, even though I didn't really like cell phones from the beginning, but when you start having a bigger family and then something like that happens, you know, you just can't go without. Our internet is connected to our house phone, so in order for us to have internet, we have to have a house phone. We do live in the country, and unfortunately that's all we get here because we don't live off a main road, so we can't get cable, which would have been, I think, Suddenlink or some other cable service, but they don't come down our road. So that's what we're stuck with. That's another reason why we are planning on moving. Let's see. We do sponsor a child, that's why it says children. Our vehicle insurance, we pay $110 a month because that's rounded off, and that's for 2 vehicles. Our electric bill here, we only can get electric from one company, so it's not like we can shop around. Like I said, we live in the country, and that's just how it is, and that's also another motivator of why we're leaving. I didn't put a total because, like I said, groceries and gas, for whatever reason, we struggle with that. We've tried to set up a budget and then we veer off. I'm not a cooker by heart, I guess. So those are still changes that we're still battling. So please don't judge. It's just something that, you know, we have to figure out. But that's where we're at there. And as you can see, the total for our medical, personal loan, and credit cards is $29,160.69. And then this is what we are mainly focusing on this here, because we do have other loans on the next page that I'm going to show you in a minute. But that is our goal, where we're focusing, where we're putting most of our, if not all of our extra income to pay off debt. And as you can see, that personal loan on top, we plan on paying that off at the month of January 2016. But let me show you what's on the other page. Okay, this is just for credit card only, as it states up there. We've paid off since February of 2015 $17,578.28. And once again, I put down their goal setting areas and stuff. It's just a reminder whenever we feel like we're not doing anything. Our emergency fund is at $1,150.22. We have started putting more money into that because we don't feel comfortable with just $1,000, and everybody's different. So, and then this year we were able to cash flow a water heater, Benny's Dental, which I did a video the first day of summer vlog, where they had to pull out, extract 2 of his teeth. Our router went out, and my husband is a full-time student, so we definitely needed the router because I'm on the computer, he's on the computer. That was another reason why we can't live without internet. My husband has a dental. He keeps canceling it. We have the money for him to go to get some dental work done. He just hasn't done it. We were able to fund Maddie's medical. For this quarter, he goes to his endocrinologist every 4 months. He has blood work done, and we have really good insurance, but we do have to pay out of pocket. It's $20 copay, and then whatever remaining balance is there, that's what we have to pay. And we're actually going to get another bill because his medicine is changing, so he had to go get his blood work done again, so we're waiting for that bill. We have the money in the account, so we'll cash flow that as well. Our van, the tax and registration, we have the money put aside for that. We just haven't had a chance to do it yet. And then these are our last bills that we have. These are automatically taken out of my husband's checking account or when he gets paid, so that's why I don't have it up on our monthly bills, because we don't see the money, so we don't worry about it. And plus, like I said, we're not paying anything extra on these. We are not priority as far as trying to put more money towards right now. So we pay whatever whatever our monthly bill is, and that's it. My husband was in the military, but now he works for the military, civilian wise. So if you're not familiar with buying your time back, and basically is if you served time in the military, you served your your enlistment. When you have a civil service job, whether it's with the military or out in the civilian world, you can buy your time back that you put into the military, and that'll be towards your retirement. So right now he was in the Marine Corps, so we have to pay $3,618.10. That's our remaining balance. But he was also in the Army as well, so that's going to be another bill that we will have to pay in the future. He also took out a loan from his retirement, and that was $1,857.80. we also have a Before Dave truck and van. The truck is a used one. We live out in the country, so we have to haul all our trash to the dump, so he needed the hitch to the back of the truck, so that's why we got a truck, because we used to have a Honda. And like I said, this was before Dave, because we have bought a van for our family, because we used to have a Dodge Durango, which a lot of the credit, not all of it, but a big chunk of that went towards the Dodge Durango, because it used to always break down all the time. But like I said, we bought the van, and then we sold our car and got a truck, and then we had that $5,000 unexpected bill, plus the AC unit broke down and we had to replace that. So that was all after we bought the van. Had we had that before the van, we probably wouldn't have purchased such an expensive vehicle. But like I said, that was before Dave. My husband has a VA loan that came back to haunt him from when he was married to his first wife in his 20s. He is 51 now. He started receiving VA benefits. They decided they were going to dig this loan out from his past, and they added interest to it. So we're working towards that. We understand, because the loan was $10,000 and some odd dollars, but then the interest alone was like $6,800. So we understand we have to pay the $10,000 back, because that's what he borrowed, but he was still in the military after the loan was taken out. The loan was towards a house, and then they sold the house, and then that part of the loan never got paid off. But anyways, they want their money back plus interest. So we're trying to work with the VA on that. They don't want to budge, so we're waiting for him to get an appointment with our local VA office, which is 2 hours away. But yeah, that's not included. So with the truck, the van, the loan, and then the time back, it came out to $49,081.39. We are selling our house, so I'm not putting the mortgage, how much we owe on the house, on there, because we're selling the house. So it's not really something that because we're focusing, we're doing the baby steps, so the mortgage is not something that we're focusing on right now as far as paying down the house, because we're going to sell it. So our total amount of debt, not including the VA loan, so this is before VA loan and mortgage, is $78,242.08. So that is where we're at with our mortgage. I mean, with our debt. That's how much we owe in debt. It's pretty shocking. But like I said, it's going to go up because I don't have the VA loan included in that. But I will let you know how that goes in the future. But I wanted to go ahead and do this now. It's the first day of fall, and I figured I would do this so that in the beginning of October, after we've had pay our bills, I can show you how much we've paid off and where we're at. But we're mostly focusing on our credit cards right now, so that's where you're going to see most of the updates on that and anything that might happen after that. So any updates on our either we cash flow or emergency fund or anything else as far as the VA loan goes. But that's where we're at. I also wanted to share this page that I have, and this is for anybody who's interested. These are the YouTubers who inspired us to do our start our debt-free journey. And the first person or couple that we ever saw was Debt is Dumb. Love them. They're debt-free. I think they still owe money on their mortgage, but other than that, they're debt-free. Love them to pieces. We also love His and Her Money, Ty and Talent. Amazing, amazing, amazing. The former Mrs. Jones, love her. She's also debt-free. They sold her house to get out of debt, and now they're renting, and she's so inspiring. Also, Family Days, I love her channel. I also love Lydia, 5 for 5. The Not So Ordinary Wife. Budget Girl is one of our favorites. Slow and Steady Win. They're kind of in the same situation as we are. They're trying to sell their house as well. They did stop their their debt snowball, but they have an amazing channel as well. Our Life on a Budget, Greg and Riss, Yellow Front Doors is really good. Acting Our Wage, Frugal Cheek Life, and Sustainable 135. We're also part of the Dave Ramsey Baby Steppers with Compassion. There is another group, but I'm not part of that group, and I forgot the name of that other group. But anyways, Dave Ramsey Baby Steppers with Compassion, such a wonderful group. If you haven't checked them out, it is a closed group, so you do need to join or request to join. But these are the ones, these are the YouTubers who have inspired us to and encouraged us to be debt-free. I also want to say that if you fall down or if you have a rough month, just get back up. That's what we did. This is not easy. If it was easy, everybody would do it. That's my philosophy. I've said that with many things in our house, but this is where we're at. Like I said, groceries and gas. For some reason, I just can't get a handle of that. Some things we can't cut back, like electric. We can only go with one company. Satellite, that's the only company that provides TV service for us in this area, except for DirecTV, I think is one of them, but they're such a ripoff, it's ridiculous. Our cell phone bill, we've tried to cut that back. It's just, I don't know. We have 3 phones. We have a teenager, and then it's my husband and I, and he has to have a phone because of the job that he has. And then our internet and our house phone. I mean, we have to have internet because my husband is a full-time student. And then also he's getting a Dave job. Right now he is in block training for his primary job, and after that he will be starting his Dave job. And also he got approved for a transfer, so that was another reason why we're moving. But this is it, guys, in all its glory. So if you want to follow our debt-free journey, please like this channel and subscribe, and I will see you on the next one. All right, guys, you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you soon. Bye.